Round 7 of the FIDE Grand Swiss event in Samarkand has ended, and once again, if you are a fan of Gukesh, the world champion, you will just be wanting to cover your face and shudder with horror because it's a hat trick of losses. Gukesh has now lost 3 straight games. He had lost to 16-year-old Abhimanyu Mishra. Now he has lost to yet another 16-year chess sensation in Ediz Gurel of Turkey. Now, Ediz Gurel is one of the upcoming stars in the world of chess who just at the age of 15 had managed to become the Grandmaster, somewhere along the lines of Abhimanyu Mishra. Yet again, Gukesh had a bishop blunder. He tried to go for an aggressive bishop exchange, but in that sense, what happened is that he was down a material piece. And because of Ediz Gurel's 2 rook structures in place, he just had nowhere to maneuver, and that is why he resigned. And now Gukesh is in serious trouble in the FIDE Grand Swiss event. See, qualification is not up for grabs for Gukesh. He's the world champion. People will be competing in the Grand Swiss to play against him. But this performance continues what has been an absolutely horrible 2025 for Gukesh. Now, he can end the tournament with just 4 more rounds going. He can end it on a high, but even after the rest day, his losing streak has just not ended, and that is why serious question marks now on Gukesh as to what he has to do to recover. On the other hand, Praggnanandhaa bounced back with a win against the Israeli Grandmaster Maxim Rothstein, and because of that now he is in that scramble. Remember, from number 1 to number 14, there is only 1 point separating all of them. But the bigger shock that came in place were 2 results. Nihal Sarin getting the better of Parham Maghsoodloo. Parham Maghsoodloo at this time was leading, and that is when Nihal Sarin put on a brilliant display and managed to beat the leader. However, this was a great opportunity for Arjun Erigaisi to capitalize. But Arjun today lost to Matthias Blowbaum. And Matthias, let us make one thing clear here, he had defeated Praggnanandhaa earlier, and that is why he is now in the sole lead with 5.5 points. This is the reason why it's a missed opportunity for Arjun. But the defending champion of the Grand Swiss event in Vidit Gujarati had a fantastic game today. He beat Maxim Marco de Andresi to ensure that yes, he is with 5 points. He's somewhere in that mid-scramble that is there. Just half a point behind Blowbaum at this point in time. And that is why Vidit's result was excellent. Nihal Sarin's result was excellent. Pragg also managed to bounce back with a victory today. Praggnanandhaa, he also put on a brilliant display against Rothstein. But unfortunately, Gukesh, what has happened to him? That is a big question mark that is there. To make it, if you look at it, Divya Deshmukh won her game as well. Vaishali also won her game, and Harika also drew. And that is why Vaishali continues to be in the lead in the women's section, and she looks good to qualify for the candidates right from this section. Harika continues to have the solid draws, and that is why Vantika Agarwal also, she's also bouncing back after some jolts earlier in the tournament. So the biggest takeaways from round 7 of the FIDE Grand Swiss event, Gukesh is in serious trouble now. He's in the midst of a very serious slump. Praggnanandhaa has bounced back. Nihal Sarin and Vidit Gujarati are in a good position. Missed opportunity for Arjun Erigaisi in more ways than one. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.